Yesterday, I visited my neurology clinic, saw my nurse practitioner. She changed my medications from the Carblivo that I was taking into a different med with I believe it's a longer half-life. She explained it very thoroughly. I think I absorbed most of it. It lasts longer, so the beneficial effect is more pronounced and more lengthy than the Carblivo has a shorter half-life. What else happened? She was very patient and thorough in the explanation of the new medication. I don't know why it is, just because I'm so thick-headed I couldn't get it. Possible. Or maybe I'm have um, some form of dementia. Um, and I'm kind of concerned about that in a way, because at my last visit with her, which was, I don't know, some time ago, maybe 3 months, perhaps, maybe not that long, I recall specifically being interviewed by her MA, as they often do, or at the clinic. They come in, ask you some questions. Have you fallen? Same meds, blah, blah, blah. And then they get to the end of the medication summary. Are you using any recreational drugs? Well, of course I told her that I was huffing glue and gasoline all day. Yeah, right. So anyway, that I was using marijuana. It was a useful adjunct for sleep and pain. It wasn't the answer, but it helped. And also I told her that I was using it for under recreational, but I kind of lamented if I had a medical permit, it would save me some cash, and I'll come along with some other perks. I specifically remember saying that. And then she said, "Oh, Sarah, that's my nurse practitioner's name. Can I help you out with that?" I go, "Okay." But when Sarah came into the room and we interacted for nearly an hour, of course I forgot the whole thing. And then subsequently, I messaged her on the patient portal, and I think one of the paragraphs that I spoke to was that encounter with her MA, and that if she could take care of it for me, okay. But if she didn't, I had other providers that could work on it. No big deal. So later on, actually on the day before my visit yesterday, I got 7:30 at night. My phone dings. It's on the charger, and so I look at it. It's a message from the clinic. Who else could it be? Someone, she's burning the midnight oil, of course, which is not unique to her. I'm sure many providers do it. So anyway, to make a long story longer, she sent me this message on that same patient portal. It sounded very different than her normal presentation. She sounded almost formal in a way, as if it was I was reading a letter from the IRS or the draft board back in the 60s or early 70s. It was that kind of a tone, a perfunctory, business-like thing that, where she sort of, I can't remember the exact verbiage, but it was distinctly like she was divorcing herself from it, and also leading me to think that maybe I just had a confabulation, where I had invented that whole interaction about the marijuana with the medical assistant, and that maybe the whole thing wasn't even true. That I had somehow my part of my brain controlling memory, the hypothalamus perhaps, or some circuitry involved in that, had invented this scenario out of whole cloth, knitted it together to fit a narrative of me, doing the medical marijuana thing. I'm pretty sure it's not a confabulation, because I had this conversation with another provider at my primary clinic, and that's where I got the inspiration to download the forms from the internet, print them out, and have them available, if and when I bumped into a provider who could do it. Well, in my particular state, it looks like nurse practitioners are not eligible to make that recommendation. I think only medical doctors and maybe some other practitioners, I don't know, maybe some corrupt chiropractor could do it, who knows. But anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, another day, another neurologist. Go figure.